Hey everybody, it is weigh-in day, Sunday, November 13th. Does that sound right? It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. My dogs and I have been hanging out doing not much. Got the laundry going and the dishwasher going and doing chores. I just wanted to let you know I've lost 3 pounds this week. So I'm down a total of 4 since I started. The first week I lost nothing. The second week I lost 1 pound, and the third week I lost 3. So, improving. I like it. Let's see, what else is going on? You know, I thought I would talk about a subject that is interesting and a little bit of a controversy for a lot of doctors and trainers, and who basically say, you know, it doesn't really matter. As long as you eat less and move more, you'll lose weight. And then we have people that, you know, go online like me or someone else and say, you know, it's harder than you think. I don't lose weight some days, some weeks, even though I do everything right. The example I wanted to use was my dogs. I have 2 Chihuahuas. They're both purebred Chihuahuas. I guess that kind of means inbred, doesn't it? But we won't tell them about it. One's 10 and one's 12. I feed them the exact same thing every day. They each get 1/8 of a cup of food twice a day. They get the same number of treats every day. I have one that weighs almost, 8.5 pounds, which he's quite chunky and overweight. I have the other who weighs 6 pounds. Eating the same foods, getting the same activity, you know, they live in the same house. They're like little twins. Other than the way they look, of course, their coloring and all that, but in their age. But they've been that way, you know, since when Adonis started gaining weight as soon as he started growing up. From a puppy, and Zeus has always been thin. Metabolism doesn't work the same in everybody, and so I think that for a lot of people we really need to watch, you know, just because the computer says you should eat however many calories, you might need to eat less to lose weight, or you might need to work out a whole lot more than the next person. Guys burn calories faster than women. They tend to have an easier time losing weight. It's been proven over and over again. There are some exceptions to that too. There are guys that lose weight slower. But it just frustrates me when people make comments and say, you know, you just have to do what they tell you to do and eat less and move more and it'll happen. Well, if you're on medications A, B, and C, or your body's been through a lot, you've gone through yo-yo dieting over and over again, your body, your metabolism changes, it makes it more difficult. Every year we get older, it gets a little more difficult. I'm hoping I have a little over, I've got about 4 years and 3.5 months until I turn 40. I don't want to live the rest, basically the next half of my life, the way I have the first half of my life. Now that's not to say I've always been overweight. I played high school basketball and softball when I grew up. We lived next door to our cousin Chris, who we played football with, went to the park and played frisbee and ran around. We played Midnight Ghost, where you run around like a crazy man in the middle of the night trying to catch each other. We were always doing something. We were always active. My sister and I, my sister's 2 years and 9 months younger than me. We grew up, you know, wrestling and, you know, playing was what we did. We didn't sit around and watch TV. We didn't sit around and use the computer. There weren't computers, home computers back then, only in schools, or unless you're rich or had a business and could afford that. But, you know, a lot has changed in my life. You know, when I graduated high school, I had already started gaining weight because they found out that I had a thyroid problem, and then it was basically not there anymore, that my cells had attacked it and eaten it all away, and that my numbers were so bad that the gynecologist who did the test for me, who by the way just said, I just think you're eating too much, but we'll test anyway, had told me that he had never seen numbers so out of whack as mine before I started getting medicated. So now I've been on those meds for 17 years, and I will be for the rest of my life. Even though it's regulated, I still have issues. I'm losing my hair. I used to have a crap load of hair, and I've noticed it thinning quite a bit. I have a checkup annual in a week, not less than a week. It's going to be Friday, and I hope to find out where my blood work is, if there's anything I can do about my hair loss. I have noticed memory loss over these last 17 years. I was the smart one in high school, the one that everyone, yeah, she's an athlete, but she's also really smart. I find myself not being able to remember things at work. I'm a certified public accountant, and talking to my peers, sometimes I feel like the dummy in the room because I don't remember things as well as other people seem to. So there's a lot of things going on with that sort of thing, but I hope to get all that tested and figured out. And I'm kind of rambling because I don't even know why I was on that track, but I wasn't always fat. I always thought I was. I was always taller and a little bit bigger boned than everyone else, girls that I played with, and so I always felt the need to slouch and hide myself and in some way try to lose weight. So I grew up doing that, but yeah, I wish I had those days back because I was in great shape. Yeah, I had a little bit of a gut, big deal. Compared to where I'm at now, compared to the problems I'm having where my arm is making these creases, and this arm never used to have one, and you can see that it's starting to form a crease there from the weight gain. My stomach is a whole nother story. Being through what I've already been through, not really sure wish, hindsight's 20/20. I sure wish that I loved myself a whole lot more back then, and maybe I would have never ended up here. A lot of things have happened though between 17 years old in high school and now, but all I can do is look forward and move forward, and my next goal is in 2 weeks I'm buying an Android phone. I'm moving up in the world because my phone is archaic, and I'm going to get I've always liked Calorie King. You do have to pay for it, but it's a great tracking software, and it has like every food on the planet available in its database, and it's cheap. I don't remember the price per year, but I'm going to get that for my Android phone, and I think having these tools at my automatic disposal will make a big difference. I'll also have a high-definition video camera on that phone where I can actually show you guys my way in, because right now all I have is a webcam on the laptop here and a webcam on the other computer. I don't have a mobile camcorder type of a situation, so I'll be able to do some cooler things with my videos, I hope. Anything else I need to talk about today? I don't have a lot of plans today. I'm going to be lazy today. I always am on Sunday. I still have to go to the store because I did a lot of shopping Friday night. I made pork in the crock pot, a roast, and it was a big Oregon Ducks Stanford game last night, so I invited my mom over to watch it with me and to watch the Ducks annihilate Stanford. Way to go. And we made pork tacos with shredded pork and pico de gallo, cilantro, lime, a little bit of cheese on top. So I made those, and so I went shopping Friday night to get all that stuff, and I thought I had gotten everything for the week, but I obviously didn't. I didn't get V8. I didn't get any, I like the packaged nuts, the prepackaged ones, so I don't overeat them for snacks, and I didn't think of anything for lunches other than that, and I can't just eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or I will go crazy. So a little bit to do today. I'm going to read a little bit and watch some videos and see how you guys are all doing out there. And thanks for the new subscribers, by the way. This week has been cool. I don't really know how to do all this YouTube stuff, but apparently I'm doing something because people are finding me and subscribing to my videos, which is cool. I like to see people out there hearing what I've got to say and maybe giving me some input where they think they can contribute. So we've been doing this for far too long. It's going to be a long video, but